it occurred to me, and maybe it's occurred to you before too, but it's funny to me to think about someday our kids could find video of this. And Zeb and Arrow are gonna be like, and JJ's gonna be like, what do you mean I'm the difficult one? Zeb and Arrow are gonna be like, we didn't move for 7 months? What's going on? They're gonna watch it, they're gonna be like the YouTube rabbit hole, and JJ's gonna be like, oh, he was calling me difficult for the dance and us more. Hi.
Okay, words, sorry.
That's okay, words are scary.
So, since you guys are such brothers in real life and you're so close in real life, I just wanted to know what your guys' hardest brotherly moment to film was and what your favorite brotherly moment to film was.
You don't have to yell at me. She just dropped. Is she alive? Hardest? Favorite? Gosh. They might be the same.
That's okay.
I forget if it's called Salvation or Sacrifice. The end of season 8? Sacrifice?
End of season 8 was Sacrifice.
Yeah, there was a kind of a cool, that was hard, difficult, it was pretty emotional, but it was really satisfying. It's one of those, at the end of the day, or when the episode's finally over, I remember sitting in the Vancouver airport Saturday morning, or whenever, the day after we wrapped, I was sitting in the Vancouver airport, I was exhausted, and I was like trying to play on the internet to stay awake before my flight. And kind of, my internet died, or the Wi-Fi went out, or whatever, I couldn't keep surfing, so I closed my computer and kind of reflected. I was like, that was really cool. Like that entire past week or 2 weeks is something I'm gonna be proud of for a long, long time, talking about like his kids and my kids, going back and watching what their daddies used to do when they were growing up. It's cool thinking about that. I mean, there've been so many. I also think about, was it Bloodlust? Or there was an episode with Sterling? First Blood?
Yeah, there was an episode with Sterling.
One of the ones where Sterling is Gordon's trying to kill Sam, and so I think you're putting like mattresses up, and we're talking about like being like how you're gonna have my back. First Blood, yeah, First Blood. That was another cool, kind of like what the brothers stand for. Like, I got your back, man. It sucks, but I got your back. So there've been a few, but those come out and stick in my head.
You know what? I really liked the end of last season. What did we do? When this was kind of a cool moment both for the characters, and it was a cool moment for Jared and I when we took the pickaxes to the cement wall. And yeah, because I don't know about you guys, but I personally have never tried to bust through concrete using a tool like that.
And they told us to go at it.
And yeah, they were like, go at it. And so he and I just kind of like, gave each other the nod. And we went to town on that thing, and it was like 18 inches. Yeah, it was like an 18-inch thick concrete wall. And we got through it in like 2 takes. And we were going to, I mean, the amount of cement shrapnel that was, like he would hit and I'd have to turn my head because it was just pelting us in the face. And then so if you watch it, I'll hit, he's turning, then he'll hit, I'll kind of turn away because it was just rock, just like slapping us in the face. But I don't know, we have moments like that throughout the show that he and I are both enjoying on multiple levels, both as characters and as each other, because it's just fun to break stuff.
That was actually.
It was. Yeah. It was, but it was a good brother moment, I think, on camera, and it was a fun moment for Jared Jensen.
It was also really funny because I loved filming it, but it felt a bit like Jared and Jensen talking about the end of Supernatural as much as Sam and Dean talking about their own lives. Like, hey, what do you think our legacy is going to be here? What did you think it was going to be like this? It was a really kind of poignant, it was super well written and really easy to lose ourselves in that moment. at the end of season 12, and we'd already been picked up, but it was still like, man, you know, I don't think we're gonna go another 13 years.
I also really liked Baby. Because we'd never done it to this extent where we rigged the car up with all the cameras and all the equipment, and then he and I got in the car and drove away from all the technicians and all the film, everybody. So it was literally just he and I on a highway by ourselves, and we would hit record on all the cameras, we would slate them, we would roll sound, we'd do all of that ourselves, and I'm surprised any of that footage is good.
That was how many seasons? Was that 2 seasons ago?
It was 11.
It was?
Yeah. But it was just cool because I'd drive the car way down the highway and we'd get to our starting point and kind of turn around. And in fact, they used one of the shots of us just sitting there where we rolled all the cameras and then we slated, and then I think we were arguing about the burrito or something like that. And that wasn't in the script. Because the cameras were rolling and they just had footage of us being us. And so that was a moment really between Jared and Jensen as opposed to Sam and Dean, but because we have lived with these characters for so damn long, it's hard to tell us apart sometimes. But that was a cool moment. I just remember thinking like, wow, there's not a lot of people that have experienced filmmaking with this in kind of an environment where there's no camera operators, no sound technicians, no focus pullers, nobody. It was literally just us making a movie by ourselves. No director, nothing, no grips, no electrics. So for me, that was pretty cool.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. I have really bad anxiety, so yeah.
You're doing good so far.
Thank you. What's the best prank that's ever been pulled on you on set?
Me or him?
Both of you.
Oh, okay.
Mine wasn't on set, but I woke up with a funny Twitter message. Twitter one time. It's hard for me to look past that one.
I will say there's been numerous stunts and pranks pulled throughout the years. I will say that it's rare that people attempt to pull it against the two of us because they're scared of the retaliation that will occur, the wrath that will rain down. But there was one man that was unafraid of that wrath, the late Kim Manners. And he was not afraid to have planned out a nice extensive prank on us. One was we were climbing down into a manhole, which was, it was a set piece. So we had to climb up these stairs, and then the manhole cover would take off, and then we'd climb down the stairs into the sewer. What was supposedly the sewer, but it was just you just got to the bottom and there was nothing else. There was nowhere to go because it was just a set. And all they needed was us just descending down into the sewer. So we get up there, the camera watches us like go down the ladder, and it's tiny, you know, it's like, and you were above me, right? I went down first, and then he was above me. And when we were both in, down came, 3 5-gallon jugs of ice water? And there was nowhere to go.
There was no escape.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go. You literally just had to take it. And I remember the producer coming up to me and going, "Hey, you got the new version of the iPhone, don't you? Can I see that?" And I was like, "Sure, yeah, it's and I forget what it was. It was probably like the second version at this point.
They came up to me and said like, "Hey, we're getting interference from your phone. Can we hold your phone? Because if you have your phone near a mic pack."
Oh, they knew that we were about to get doused in water, so they were trying to get our phones out of our pockets. And they did, it worked. Because I was like, "Yeah, play with it. I'm gonna go do this shot real quick." Thinking that he was really interested in my phone. He didn't care about my phone.
That was fun.
So anyway, it's been a while since we've gotten pranked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one though.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.